Good morning. On behalf of Prince George's County Executive Angela Brooks and the entire Office of the County Executive, I want to welcome you to our 2023 Grand Slam of Opportunities. We are grateful and honored to have your attention today, and I hope you enjoy your time with us. I'm Angie Rogers, Deputy CAO for Economic Development for Prince George's County. I have the privilege of serving in the Brooks administration, and my job is to translate our 498 square miles. That includes roughly 30 major transit nodes and other growth centers into meaningful economic development. As a companion to today's event, we have prepared a document that outlines all of the available opportunities, as well as provides contact and general information for all of the agencies in the economic development cluster and the agencies that work with us most frequently to deliver quality economic development projects in the county. The link will be posted with the recording of this presentation, and we will continue to distribute it broadly in the weeks and months to come. We anticipate that all of the opportunities announced today will have solicitations released in the next 150 days if they're not already available. And you can continue to watch the economic development space of the county website to access those solicitations as they are released. Agencies will also announce solicitations through their own listservs, websites, and social media platforms. We also encourage you to reach out to our agency partners directly regarding opportunities of interest. The points of contact for each opportunity are in the companion document. One housekeeping item of note. Today's session is recorded, and we will share this recording on our website as well as broadly to our networks. We encourage you to do the same. Today, you will hear about our funding and legislative accomplishments at both the state and federal level. Next, we will highlight our economic development objectives. I will then have my team highlight some of our successfully completed projects and development procurements. And then finally, next, our agencies will introduce to you several of our next development opportunities. And a bit different for this year, we will also introduce procurement opportunities and leasing and acquisition opportunities at major sites around the county. We will round out the presentation with our economic development programs and incentives, most of which are available on a rolling basis year-round. In 2021, County Executive Brooks announced her economic development platform, where she set an economic development vision for Prince George's County to grow a diverse, dynamic, and sustainable ecosystem of jobs, housing, and amenities that supports the county's goal to be the economic engine of both the region and the state. I'm happy to announce today that we are implementing this vision and inviting you to join us as partners as we deliver generational investment here in Prince George's County. When we talk about vision, it is important to recognize that it is critical for vision to translate into meaningful action. Well, our vision translated into $2.1 billion in total state funding in 2023 for Prince George's County to support our economic development, education, and healthcare initiatives. I would just like to take a second to acknowledge our partners in the Prince George's County delegation. Due to their efforts, this historic investment by the state of Maryland into Prince George's County includes an astounding $191 million in funding since the 2022 Maryland General Assembly session. The Brooks administration is also focused on capitalizing on our transit-oriented development opportunities, turning regional transit dreams into investment to the tune of $236 million in federal and state funding since the 2022 Maryland General Assembly. This investment is supported by state policy changes that support the county's economic development vision to support placemaking, culture, arts and entertainment, and TOD land use. Most notably, not only does Prince George's County now have some notable investment in signature projects here in the county through a new partnership with the Maryland Stadium Authority, we now also have a seat at the table with the county appointee to the Maryland Stadium Authority Board. And speaking of, you might have heard of this place called the Blue Line Corridor, which stretches from the Prince George's D.C. line in Capitol Heights to Addison Road, Seat Pleasant, stops along Morgan Boulevard, and lands in downtown Largo. Well, people are beginning to notice, to the tune of a $400 million investment from our new partners at MSA to support the county's 5 signature projects, including the Civic Plaza at the Wayne K. Curry Building, the new Youth Sports Field House, a new cultural arts center and library, and a new state-of-the-art amphitheater venue to host performances. As you may have read in the news recently, the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission will also soon be calling Largo its home, having recently purchased and will be moving into the former University of Maryland Global Campus right around the corner on McCormick Drive. This investment in public infrastructure and amenities has a catalytic effect, leveraging $2 billion in Blue Line Corridor private sector investments. As we speak, projects including Velocity Company's Hampton Park, A. Washington Associates 210 on the Park, the Pavilion at Lotsford, and Klein Enterprises Aura, just steps from the downtown Largo Metro, are a clear signal to the region that Prince George's County is serious about supporting transit-oriented development. Today's collective opportunities target all of our economic development goals for growing jobs, building our commercial tax base, growing density in TOD areas, increasing affordable housing opportunities, improving food access, and for placemaking. As you prepare to respond to these opportunities, think about these goals, because we are asking you to become our partners in meeting them. We are looking forward to investment in transit-oriented development and placemaking, just as we have done at New Carrollton with our master development partners, Urban Atlantic, who are transforming 49 acres at one of the region's largest transit hubs into 2.5 million square feet of mixed-use development. And just as we have done at downtown Largo, where Kite Realty is working to transform the former boulevard at the Capitol Center into a mix of office, retail, residential, and recreation space at Carillon. We're looking to preserve housing affordability, just as we have done along the Purple Line, where we have used our right of first refusal program to help preserve hundreds of affordable units since 2022, plus hundreds more in other inner Beltway communities. We are actively seeking out opportunities to leverage our programs and incentives with development opportunities that align with those county objectives. We're looking to increase amenities, just as we have done working with our partners to invest in new public libraries and facilities at Prince George's Community College, and planning the next phase of investment in the county's extensive multimodal trail network. And we are looking to attract new employers. Our teams at Prince George's Economic Development Corporation, Financial Services Corporation, and Employ Prince George's are actively pursuing major employers to drive growth. Our job growth strategy is anchored in attracting federal jobs to the county. In the past 3 years, we've seen the move of the Citizenship and Immigration Services to Branch Avenue, the announcement of 1,800 additional Bureau of Labor Statistics jobs coming to the Suitland Federal Center, and 1,600 Bureau of Engraving and Printing jobs to Beltsville. And maybe, just maybe, we'll cap our 2024 Grand Slam opportunities with a new federal agency relocating to Prince George's County. Prince George's County government agencies have been working hard to help us achieve our goals. As a result, we are seeing major planning and development efforts move forward. In addition to preserving 1,452 units through the right of first refusal, DHCD has also made commitments to nearly a dozen new projects that will start construction in the next 12 months and deliver over 1,800 units. Now, it's been quite a busy year for us in Prince George's County. Before we dig into the available opportunities, I want to introduce Jim Chandler, Assistant DCAO for Economic Development, to say a bit about our busy year. Jim?
Thank you, Angie. Welcome to everybody tuning into this presentation. I'm Jim Chandler, Assistant DCAO for Economic Development. I'm excited to be part of the Alsobrooks administration as we look forward to delivering generational publicly and privately funded projects here in Prince George's County. This morning, I'm going to bring you up to date on some of the projects that have joined our pipeline since our last Grand Slam. As Angie noted earlier, the Maryland Stadium Authority is a new partner with the county and will lead our efforts to deliver 5 signature projects here in the Blue Line Corridor. First of these projects was solicited earlier this year and in recent weeks was approved by the Maryland Board of Public Works. The Civic Plaza will serve as a landmark placemaking effort to invite the public here to enjoy their building. Over the next few months, you will hear about opportunities for public to comment on the final design of the Civic Plaza. Over at the Redevelopment Authority, led by its new executive director, Jacqueline West Spencer, whom you'll hear from later in this program, the team has completed a series of exciting procurements, most notably the long-awaited redevelopment of the Hyattsville Justice Center, a project near and dear to my heart. The Redevelopment Authority has selected Penrose LLC to lead an effort to redevelop the northeast and northwest areas of the campus, which will include a new mixed-use building, ground floor retail, and a renovation of the county services building to serve as a new arts community center and an affordable housing for artisans. The Redevelopment Authority also recently completed the selection of the development team of B&W Solutions, Shabbat Ministries, and H2 Design Build to join the Redevelopment Authority and Penrose Properties for the development of 20 townhouse lots located in the new 27-acre Glenarden Hills master plan community. When completed, the total project will feature 430 rental and home ownership units within a walkable community with a mix of housing types and rich amenities. Our partners at the Revenue Authority, led by my predecessor, Denise Robinson, recently completed the successful selection of J.R. Lynch Development Advisors to lead the development of the 3.5-acre blocks A and B of Town Square at Suitland Federal Center. The project will feature a mix of multi-family residential products and a retail space. The Revenue Authority also recently completed the procurement of a consultant to assist the county with a comprehensive parking district analysis for downtown Largo. Symetra Design will assist the county in the development of a mobility strategy, the objective of assessing future parking demand in Largo with the subject areas encompassing I-495, MD-202, and MD-214. Finally, in the notable wins this past year is Hamilton Manor Apartments, located in the city of Hyattsville. Originally purchased through the Department of Housing and Community Development's right of first refusal program and established as an affordable housing project, the 245-unit community revenue team took the lead in issuing conduit bonds to refinance a portion of the project's debt. Those are your project updates. Now I'm going to hand it back off to Angie.
Thank you, Jim. The opportunities we will announce today continue that intention of meeting our economic development goals. Thank you to all of our agencies and partners who have worked to bring these opportunities to you. I'm excited for you to see them and excited for us all to get to work. Now, let's dive into the opportunities we are announcing today. We will start with an exciting TOD opportunity to work with the Revenue Authority of Prince George's County. Denise Robinson, our new Executive Director at the Revenue Authority, will introduce her team and tell you about some exciting opportunities. Denise?
Thank you, Angie. Hello, my name is Denise Robinson, and I'm the Executive Director of the Revenue Authority of Prince George's County. The Revenue Authority is a quasi-governmental entity that serves as a development finance agency and an operator and manager of programs and facilities. We are uniquely structured to work in partnership with other county agencies, as well as private entities to accomplish our mission. As the county's development finance agency, we leverage our parking revenue and reinvest it back into the county to support the county's economic development goals. Additionally, our tools and programs include the ability to issue tax-exempt and taxable bonds and to be a finance solutions provider for economic development in Prince George's County. Slide, please. Today, we'll talk about our disposition in joint development opportunities. Our first opportunity is for approximately 94 acres of land adjacent to the Bowie State MARC station. I will note that though this property has a Bowie address, it is located in the county outside of the limits of the incorporated city of Bowie. Here, we will be seeking proposals for the development of a mixed-use, transit-oriented community, which we envision to include housing, commercial retail space, recreational, and possible institutional uses. This is an exciting opportunity for developers to share their large-scale creative vision and partner with the county to transform this area into a walkable and vibrant destination. Our next opportunity is a parcel in the town square at Suitland Federal Center community. Block K is just shy of 3 acres. It is located on the east side of the town square community, bordered by Silver Hill Road and Town Square Boulevard. We will be seeking proposals for a development partner to develop this parcel as a new construction multifamily residential project. Due to its close proximity to the Census Bureau headquarters, which houses approximately 5,000 employees and other thriving county businesses, this is an opportunity to create housing for residents to both live and work in Prince George's County. Our last opportunity is a procurement opportunity. As the county executive seeks to improve access to healthy food for all residents in the county, the Revenue Authority will procure a consultant to develop an agriculture and food security innovative center feasibility study. This study will assist in the planning process as we seek to preserve our rich agriculture heritage and provide much needed food access and education to county residents. Our vision is to ultimately build a state-of-the-art facility that will facilitate the integration of local producers, business resources, support agencies, and county residents into a cohesive food ecosystem. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you to fulfill the county's economic development vision.
So thank you, Denise. Next, we'll hear from Jackie West Spencer, who is our new Executive Director of the Redevelopment Authority. And she is going to tell you about new, exciting, transformational opportunities in Suitland that her team is working on. Jackie?
Thank you, Angie. Good morning. As Angie mentioned, I'm Jacqueline West Spencer, the new Executive Director of the Redevelopment Authority of Prince George's County. The Redevelopment Authority develops, redevelops, revitalizes, and preserves communities with an emphasis on communities within the Beltway in support of the county executive's priorities in community development, transit-oriented development, and affordable housing. The agency's key objectives are to decrease the number of blighted properties and improve the quality of life for residents of Prince George's County. As part of the Grand Slam 2023, we are excited to announce the RDA will be issuing a solicitation for a fee developer of a hotel and meeting center with a parking garage, which will serve as the anchor and gateway to the 33-acre town square at Suitland. This project is situated on 3 acres located on the northeast corner of Suitland and Silver Hill Roads. The developer will be responsible for the design, construction, and financing, as well as the initial operation of the hotel and garage, as well as the lease up of 20,000 square feet of ground floor retail space. Requests for proposals will be issued in November of 2023. Jerry Konohia, who is our senior manager, will be the point of contact for the RDA. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate this.
Thank you, Jackie. Next up is our team at the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, including Department of Planning's Acting Deputy Planning Director, Derek Balaj, and then we will move into procurement opportunities led by Department of Parks and Recreation Deputy Director Alvin McNeil.
Greetings and thank you very much. I'm Derek Berlage, representing the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. We are a Maryland state agency that provides land use planning, transportation planning, park and recreation services to Prince George's County and also to Montgomery County. And we are strong partners with the Prince George's County Executive and County Council on economic development and on improving quality of life. And if I could have the next slide, the first opportunity that we have that I'd like to talk about is a truly terrific transit-oriented development opportunity in downtown Largo. The commission owns 3.29 acres of land. You see the little yellow rectangle on the photograph. And this property is literally on the doorstep of the Largo Metro Rail Station. It is a few steps from the brand new Maryland Regional Medical Center. It has easy access to the Beltway and several state highways. So it is a fabulous development opportunity. It is a vacant site. It is already graded. And we are looking for someone who can help us have a catalytic, transformative development on this site that will help downtown Largo become the terrific mixed-use center that we know it's going to become. We're looking for a mix of uses. We're looking for significant density and above average architecture. We do not have a formal procurement process underway at this time, but if you are interested in this very attractive real estate development, please get in touch with us because we are looking for a good partner. Now I'm going to turn this over to my colleague, Alvin McNeil, who's going to talk about some other opportunities in our park and recreation divisions. Alvin?
Thank you, Derek. I'm Alvin McNeil, the Deputy Director for Administration and Development and the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, Department of Parks and Recreation in Prince George's County. The Parks and Recreation Department in the county manages almost 30,000 acres of parkland and dozens of aquatic, recreation, senior, and athletic facilities. We also provide several hundred miles of paved and natural surface walking and commuter trails for residents. One of our responsibilities is to implement our functional master plan and ensure that county residents have the park and recreation facilities they need and deserve. This year, we have had a strong start with multiple capital projects hitting major milestones. I would like to highlight a few of these projects today. The new Fairland tennis bubble opened in early spring of this year. The new tennis bubble includes both tennis and pickleball courts, new lighting, and new mechanical systems. We have replaced multiple playgrounds throughout the county, as well as replacing athletic fields at Walker Mill and Harris Park. We have active construction ongoing for two new parks at Sandy Hill in the city of Bowie and in the Cantor Creek neighborhood, which is just west of Upper Marlboro. In May, we broke ground on a new facility to replace DeMarlo Heights Community Center. The new facility is expected to be completed this spring. We are excited about the work we're doing and look forward to inviting you to participate in the upcoming opportunities I will review today. The first opportunity related to a new multi-generational community center. This facility will be the third of 9 such centers recommended in our adopted master plan. As planned, the new multi-generational community center will be in the northern area of the county on Adelphi Road, adjacent to the mall at Prince George's. The commission has assembled a 6.3 acre site to accommodate the facility, which will be our first multi-stored community center with an urban kind of emphasis. We have initiated some of the pre-development work and expect to release a request for proposals in early 2024 for the design and construction of the new community center. As envisioned, the proposed new facility will contain some 80,000 square feet and include a double gymnasium, indoor aquatic amenities, a running track, fitness center, multiple multi-purpose rooms, and many other features. This will be the department's largest capital project, and we are excited to move towards implementation in the next calendar year. Our next project, next slide please, is the Fairland Regional Park Master Plan. This is a very, very exciting project because it involves taking another look at a major regional park in the county. In addition to design and construction needs, we are also seeking park planning and engineering services for this project in early 2024. It has a number of exciting elements, not the least of which is the fact that we will be working with our sister agency in Montgomery County, Maryland, to reimagine this park as a major amenity, not only in the county, but also in Montgomery County. This particular regional park is right on the boundary between the two counties. I would also note that the Fairland Regional Park will also be the home of a future multi-generational community center with outdoor athletic fields. We believe and hope that we will have and generate some real interest in the early phases of this project, which will really focus on an analysis of the water, sewer, and road infrastructure in this area. So look forward to seeing a proposal for an engineering firm to provide these types of services to us as we move forward with this master plan. In the last project, next slide please, is a new community center in the North College Park area. We will be seeking design and build services for this facility again early next year. We are now we are in the process of finalizing the acquisition of the property where this new facility will be located. And this new facility will be approximately 17,000 square feet in size. And we have a budget allocated of $18.3 million for this facility. Again, we look forward to your participation in all of these various opportunities, and the contact information is built into the slide. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Derek and Alvin, for those exciting opportunities. Next, we will hear from Michael Johnson, Director for the Department of Public Works and Transportation. Director Johnson, we're excited to hear about the public works construction opportunities you will tell us about today.
Thank you, Angie, and good morning, everyone. Just to speak a little bit about who we are, the Department of Public Works and Transportation is responsible for nearly 2,000 miles of county-maintained roadways that range in character from rural to urban. Our transportation infrastructure includes around 900 bridges, roadway shoulders, sidewalks, curb, gutter, an extensive stormwater management conveyance system, and we're responsible also for nearly 3,000 acres of grassy area. All of these are maintained by staff within the department. DPWT is also responsible for the management and operation of Prince George's County's public transportation system, the bus, and to meet local transportation needs of its residents, to meet transportation needs of its residents and visitors. The bus's fixed route system consists of 28 routes that cover more than 10,000 miles throughout the county. The department's transportation responsibilities include prioritizing Vision Zero principles through various multimodal transportation options, such as transit, bicycle, and pedestrian activity, as well as other modes available for the movement of people and goods throughout the county. We have three main procurement opportunities that I'd like to speak about. The first one is Metzeroth Road, the limits of which are between MD 650 and the Delphi Road. So for this project, we're seeking construction services for pedestrian safety improvements on Metzeroth Road from New Hampshire Avenue, which is MD 650, to Delphi Road. And this road is on the high injury network. We've had a lot of pedestrian accidents along this road. It's third highest, ranked road in the county. This project will provide continuous pedestrian and bicycle facilities. We will be instituting a road diet, which is a sort of reduction of the roadway cartway width. Pedestrian crossings will be upgraded and enhanced. Overall lighting levels will be improved through the installation of LED lighting. And pavement and concrete rehabilitation will be performed. Stormwater management, quantity and quality controls will also be incorporated into the project. For more information, the contact person, project manager, is listed below. Next slide, please. Our next opportunity is Addison Road at Walker Mill Road intersection. For this project, we're seeking construction services for roadway improvements. This project consists of reconstructing Addison Road from Walker Mill Road to MD 214. Initially, 4 travel lanes with a median will be constructed. Improvements will include roadway widening, the construction of crosswalks, sidewalks, landscaping, and street lighting, as well as a median to improve safety, function, capacity, and appearance of the roadway. Again, for more information, please contact the project manager listed below. And our final opportunity is Marlborough Pike Pedestrian Safety Improvements Phase 2. This project was part of a US DOT grant that we received to address roads that pedestrian safety on roads that are dangerous within Prince George's County. And we are seeking construction services for pedestrian safety improvements. The project will include a road diet to convert the existing 4-lane roadway to a 2-lane roadway. We will be installing bike lanes and shoulders, turning lane improvements, as well as safe passageway for pedestrians, bicyclists, transit, and as well as enhancing driver safety. The project will also include ADA upgrades to all of our pedestrian facilities and crosswalks, traffic signal upgrades, and an overall improvement of lighting along the corridor by the installation of LED lighting. Again, the project manager is listed below, and we look forward to receiving contacts from you on these very exciting opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director Johnson. The improvement of our multimodal networks throughout the county is key to our economic development success. So thank you for bringing those opportunities to us. That concludes our development and procurement opportunities that you should expect to see issued over the next few months. You can continue to track the solicitations as they open on the economic development section of our county website, where the companion document for this recording will also be housed. Next, we are going to hear from three of our most forward-facing teams from the Prince George's Economic Development Corporation, the Department of Housing and Community Development, and FSC First. EDC will talk about leasing and acquisition opportunities at major sites in the county. DHCD and FSC will talk about resources that are available, most of them year-round, to help make great projects happen. Today, we have with us Larry Hentz, Executive Director of Business Development at EDC, here to tell us about some exciting opportunities led by his team over at that agency. Larry?
Thank you, Angie. My name is Larry Hentz. I am the Executive Director of Business Development for the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation, or as we fondly refer to it, the EDC. We are a quasi-government agency. Our mission for the EDC is to focus on business retention, expansion, and attraction for the county, to create full-time jobs with upward mobility in the county, and also expand the commercial tax base within the county. The EDC accomplishes this goal by marketing and promoting the county as a great location for a business, providing tailored business services to retain and grow existing businesses and attract new businesses in a targeted sector such as IT or healthcare, revitalizing, repurposing, and redeveloping commercial spaces, and last but not least, acquiring growth-oriented retail and restaurant opportunities. Our core services include permitting, expediting, identifying potential tax credits that could be available, providing site selection assistance, and marketing and promoting of the individual business. We also connect businesses to county, state, and federal financial assistance program. The EDC also offers several training and consulting programs, counseling programs for local small businesses. Next slide, please. Well, on our website, we feature several sites that are available, including two that I want to mention to you today. One is the Restaurant Row in Apollo. It is located at a TOD site location, transit-oriented development. They have, for example, at this Restaurant Row, which is a type of a shopping center just for restaurants, if you will. They have the Spot, which is a wonderful Asian food hall. They have one of the top restaurants in the region, Milk and Honey. Also, I should mention to you that 52,000 people live within 2 miles of this TOD site. Also, I would like for you to know that 332,000 live within 5 miles of the site. The people that live in this area are young, educated professionals, lots of couples and singles. There's also a tremendous daytime workforce there. 15,000 people within 2 miles, 64,000 within 5 miles. This is a tremendous restaurant opportunity for an upscale restaurant. Also on our website, we have South Lake, a mixed-use development opportunity. It's on 381 acres. We will have on this particular site 380,000 square feet of retail, including a full-size grocery store. 220,000 square feet of commercial space that will include 3 potential hotels. Residential units, over 1,300 that would include multifamily apartments, condominiums, townhomes, and single-family homes. All of this is adjacent to lakes, trails, and the Liberty Sports Park. Next slide, please. I would love to tell you about the National Capital Business Park. This is available for leasing, build to suit to own, land sale opportunities, all for Class A industrial projects. I can also tell you that this total project is on 440 acres of land, and it has a total capital expenditure, you will, of $1 billion. We're looking at over 3 million square feet that will be developed on 175 acres, because 200 acres of the total 440 acres will be preserved as a natural open space. The site is, I'm going to say, ideally located to serve the entire East Coast, convenient to I-95 distribution corridor. In phase 1, we will have 5 buildings, including already secured 358,000 square feet going to Ferguson Enterprises. They are a distributor of plumbing and construction supplies. Current phase will be completed in 2024. The build-out will be complete in 2025. This is a 2-phase project. Next slide, please. Last but not least, I have for you is the Metro City Mixed-Use Blue Line TOD Development Project. Again, this is a wonderful opportunity. It's on 38 acres, mixed-use site, and it's also in an opportunity zone. This particular project will have over 1,200 total resident units, including seniors, multifamily, condos, townhomes, assisted living units, and 150,000 square feet of commercial medical office, and retail, including a grocery store. And also on the 38 acres, it will include 17 acres of open space. This all exists inside the Beltway and is part of the Blue Line corridor. I want to thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you so much, Larry. Now let me introduce you to DHCD Director Aspasia Zapolia and her amazing team of professionals leading the county's affordable housing efforts. Aspasia.
Great, thank you, Angie. It's great to be with you today. And we at the Department of Housing and Community Development do very little on our own, but we do a lot of things in partnership with the development community, with the state's Department of Housing and Community Development, and with many of the agencies you already heard about. And our goal is to support the county's equitable economic growth, and by preserving and creating new affordable homeownership and rental opportunities for county residents who are here with us today and those that will be here in the future. My name is Aspasia Zapolia. I'm the director, and I want to make sure you know everybody on our team that you will have to interact regularly. Pam Wilson, our Chief Housing Development Manager, is our point of contact for all homeownership production and preservation efforts. Funmi George, our Senior Program and Compliance Manager, oversees our Emergency Rental Assistance Program. LeShan Murphy oversees our Community Development Block Grant Program. And for all other inquiries, Alexis Yeoman, our Public Information and Legislative Affairs Officer. Next slide. Thank you. So to the left, you'll see a picture from a very recent ribbon cutting at the Woodyard Station project in Clinton, Maryland. That took place a couple of weeks ago, and we delivered through supporting with our resources and working closely with the development community, the state, and the private sector, 112 senior units and 46 family units affordable in this community. And our role in all of those endeavors is blending our local resources, which is really gap funding, and pilots, which is a payment in lieu of taxes, in order to make sure that we deliver quality, affordable housing in Prince George's County. So if you're thinking about developing a new project, please contact us. Whenever it's the right time, we like to brainstorm with you. We like to give you information early on so you know how to structure your deal and capitalize on these opportunities. Next slide. It was mentioned earlier, the county's right of first refusal program that has been very successful. Pretty much every time there is a transaction of the rental multifamily development in the county with over 20 units, our department has the ability to intervene. So we can establish through covenants long-term affordability. And we can do that two ways, one through an RFP process and one through an exception process. So I want to encourage everybody who either owns properties and wants to sell them, or any of you who are looking to purchase a rental property in Prince George's County, to get in touch with our team and find more about this program and also the funding resources we have aligned. So we can work together to ensure the preservation of long-term affordability in the county. Next slide. Also, again, through a partnership with the Redevelopment Authority and the Housing Initiatives Partnership, called also as HIP, we are administering the county's HRAP program, which is a Housing Rehabilitation Assistance Program. And through a partnership with Habitat Maryland, we administer the HOPE program, which is a Homeownership Preservation Program. Both of those programs are assisting existing income-eligible homeowners in Prince George's County address critical repair in their homes. And next slide. And very recently, we revamped the county's down payment assistance program, but by increasing the amount of funds we are offering towards down payment assistance. And we also developed a strong partnership with the state of Maryland, with their Maryland mortgage program called MMP. So between those two resources, now we have significantly increased the amount of down payment assistance in hopes of encouraging more people becoming homeowners in Prince George's County. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aspasia. Finally, it is my pleasure to introduce Dawn Medley, President and CEO of FSC First, and her team's efforts to provide funding opportunities through a range of programs to support small businesses, the healthcare sector, and green energy. Dawn?
Thank you, Angie. Again, I'm Dawn Medley, President and CEO of FSC First, also known as Prince George's Financial Services Corporation. FSC is an SBA certified development company, or CDC, and a certified community development financial institution, or CDFI, is designated by U.S. Treasury. And we provide small and minority businesses with access to financing through over 14 or 15 different and distinct loan products. And we're supported by public-private partnerships with Prince George's County, the state of Maryland, and a consortium of participating banks and corporations that make these loan programs possible. We also provide business coaching, mentoring, and training through our technical assistance program called Level Up. FSC First loans are more flexible and better designed to meet the needs of small and minority business borrowers than those from traditional banks and online lenders. Our personal touch distinguishes us from other lenders and enables us to tell and understand the borrower's potential and the borrower's story. We stay in touch with you, and we assist you even with pre-loan services. Next slide. As I mentioned, we have many programs to provide equitable access to small businesses. A few I want to highlight are the SBA 504 program, which is a real estate ownership program and often provides businesses the opportunity to own the real estate from which they operate. It stands as a second trust behind a partner lender. And as a borrower is going to occupy that real estate, we can help you purchase that real estate through a long-term, flexible, below market rates and a longer term for that loan, up to 25 years at a fixed rate. This program can also be used to purchase not just real estate, but also long-term leasehold improvements. If you've got a lease that exceeds 10 years, as well as heavy machinery and equipment purchases. And this program has the ability to go up to 5.5 million, but we can participate and use this program to do projects that are many, many, many millions larger than that. Also, I want to focus on another program on this slide called Strive for 35. This program is supported by one of our corporate partners, Washington Gas and Light, for the purpose of funding the development of minority-owned, women-owned, and service-disabled, veteran-owned businesses interested in serving in the natural gas industry. So you don't already have to have a contract with Washington Gas. If you're in a business that could align with some products and services that Washington Gas may need, you're eligible for this program for funds up from $50,000 to $100,000. Let's dive a little deeper into some of these programs. Next slide. The Commercial Property Assessment for Clean Energy, or the CPACE program, provides for the financing of energy efficiency, renewable energy, and water conservation upgrades to commercial buildings. The upgrades are financed up to 20% of the appraised value of the building through an energy lender and then repaid via an annual assessment on the property tax bill over a long term. The loan amounts vary and determined by the green lender partner. FSC is the CPACE administrator and will assist in getting this facility on the associated tax bill with the county's Office of Finance. And then we have the Green Energy Loan Fund, which is similar to CPACE in that the uses are the same, but this is a direct loan, not a tax assessment. It's a direct loan, can also be a loan guarantee, or contribute to the loan loss reserves to back local banks that fund direct loans for commercial building energy efficiency improvements, energy conservation, and again, renewable energy measures. Loan amounts are typically around $250,000, but the green energy lender can make that loan much larger. Next slide. The Purple Line Business Assistance Fund, which is supported by Prince George's County and the Maryland Department of Commerce, is a $10,000 grant. That's right, I said grant, designed to provide assistance to impacted businesses in the Purple Line construction corridor to help them sustain operations while this construction has gone on in Prince George's County Districts 2 and 3. And there's just under $1 million available. And then we have our Healthcare Capital Fund, which is supported by the University of Maryland Medical Systems. And this program was created to increase economic stability and growth that's associated with healthy communities, to provide and promote good health in our communities, social determinants of health that must be addressed so that everyone has equal opportunity to access quality health care. Loan amounts are up to $50,000 and are available for healthcare providers, healthcare suppliers, and wellness businesses. Next slide. The EDI Fund, in partnership with EDC, who you heard from earlier, FSC provides underwriting, servicing, and portfolio management for the EDI Fund. This fund is provided by Prince George's County and supports job creation and retention, and supports the county's commercial tax base with longer repayment terms and flexible interest rates to assist in that retention, attraction, and expansion of county businesses. This program was designed to increase economic impact of public and private investment and provide opportunities for MBE participation, along with promoting the growth inside the Beltway and in TOD areas. Loan amounts vary, and there's also special assistance for local entrepreneurs, or SAIL, that's available for businesses who are located in the county and operated by county businesses. And on this slide, you see an example of one of those projects that the EDI Fund supported, which was a $2 million conditional loan for Giant Food, a redevelopment of a retail area in Fort Washington. And this project also incentivized an additional $22 million in private investment. Next slide. The Small Business Growth Fund is a program that supports and provides loans for the day-to-day operations of small businesses. You can also purchase smaller real estate like office condos with this program, and also purchase equipment, furniture, fixtures, as well as working capital. Loans are typically anywhere from $25,000 to $350,000. And in this slide, this program provided $203,000 to a local winery called Harbor Wines and increase the commercial tax base because she was able to purchase the building that she was operating from with this program. Next slide. The VLT Small Business Flex Fund, as the name says, is one of our most flexible funds. And FSC serves as an intermediary lender for the Maryland Department of Commerce. This program, again, supports working capital on pretty much all business purposes without requiring a government guarantee or funding of loan loss reserves. This program is typically funded at amounts from $25,000 to $500,000. And in this slide, you'll see we supported a business called 21st Century Expo. It was a $250,000 VLT loan. And with that, they were able to make software upgrades, have working capital, and purchase furniture, fixtures, and equipment, created 15 new jobs, and supported a minority and women-owned business, and increased the commercial tax base as well. So as you can see from the examples, there's much to choose from, but do not worry about what program you fit into. Just give us a call, send us an email, or just apply online on our website at fscfirst.com.
Thank you, Dawn. And I will just note that although Dawn has a long history with FS First, it has been just since our last Grand Slam that she took over as president and CEO of FSC First from Shelley Gross Wade, who had been the president and CEO for decades. But we are so excited to have Dawn providing the type of fresh leadership that she is for that organization. Before I close out today's presentation, I want to thank my team in the County Executive's Office, Jim Chandler, Tune Jackson, Chris On, for your work helping to pull this together. Also, thank you to all of the agencies who dug in with us to bring these opportunities to you today. Thank you for spending some time with us to learn about what we have accomplished, but more importantly, the many opportunities on the horizon for you to partner with Prince George's County. Thank you for your time today.